Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
And my camera's broken again. Did I fix? Yes, I fixed it. That's good. It's always good to fix the broken camera at the last possible second. Anyway, Zimmy, Bartman, Karen, and welcome everybody. I appreciate that. Yeah, your moderator again. We're short one, Andrew. So may need help. I might need some assistance tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It may be quite boring indeed, but it may be an action-packed. You never know with the Tarot Oracle Show. That is for sure. All right, let's see what else is going on. We got Jade with 2 readings. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. So let's see. Tiger's Abyss. Zach, indeed. I mean, you know, there's got to be a little bit of drama in life. Otherwise, life is boring. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. Bartman, Karen, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Okay, let's see what is going on tonight. We got Jade with a double read. Jade want to know, is Saint haunted? If we're going to have a haunted deck, if we're going to have a haunted opportunity over there, we're going to have the one, the only Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is going to make it happen. It always does. You know what I'm saying? It's blurry. Shouldn't be blurry now. Darcy, thank you for your hanging out tonight. I appreciate that. All right. Should not be blurry anymore. Hopefully it is okay. If it's not, I will zoom in and take a look. All right. Let's turn that off and let's go with... Oh, we need the haunted with the Thoth. Okay, that's right. It is the Thoth. There it is. It is the Thoth indeed. Okay, so let's do this. Let's make it happen and get a little bit of the Thoth. I do want to shuffle this a little more than usual. You know, did you get your new computer today? I did. I did get the new computer today. I did not set it up for streaming yet, though. I put some games on it. So, you know how it goes. You got to get the games on it first before you hook it up with all of the fancy streams. With all of the fancy streams, indeed. Okay. All right. Let's see about the haunting of sand. Maybe sand is haunted. Maybe. Maybe it's not. But we need to find out if that's going to be something good and decent. Oh, my. Okay. We got a little bit of that. Oh, I mean, that is interesting. This is the exact combo that you had the other day. You get repeated combos quite a bit. Kind of interesting. Indeed, that you get kind of repeated combos. Taurus, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, man, just the abandonment that we have here. And it's like something is wrong. Something is not correct. It feels like due to 2 aces sort of sandwiching this entire thing. We got a little bit of an ace of pentacles and an ace of cups. It does feel like there's opportunity here that just isn't realized. It feels like we're constantly trying to get a level of stability. We're constantly trying to get emotionally stable in this place. We're never making any progress. What I mean is if you get a lot of aces and you're trying to finish something up, you're trying to conclude something out, it's a problem. It holding you back sometimes with this. And you got to understand that. Aces, too many aces, a lot of aces around something that I'm trying to settle down, I'm trying to get stable, I'm trying to get it rock solid, is going to be a problem, especially with the abandonment of this particular cup. You're just looking at just a difficulty settling in, difficulty getting happy, difficulty with a lot of things, and basically a lot of family members are sort of this vote that we need to get out of here. It just looks challenging indeed. Effie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Overall, it just looks like there's previous energy, previous thoughts in the house. Previous energy, previous thoughts in the house. And I think that is the biggest problem here. We want a 10 of cups. We want a 10 of pentacles. We want a 4 of wands. We want a happy home, happy family, maybe even just a level of hermit. But all we get is just a constant reinitializing, a constant beginning with something that should be ended. So yeah, it indeed looks like we can't get where we want to be with this particular property. Anyway, the second property reading is on Saint. We need to know to see what's going on with the Saint section. Is the Saint going to be good, bad, or indifferent for us? A little bit more of a shuffle because this is a good read. Erica, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Major changes coming your way indeed. Let's see how that is going to go. All right. We are going to go for the Saint. Hopefully the Saint is not haunted. Well, in fact, you know, the reading that I gave you that said it was haunted was the only haunted reading I have ever given you. So that is a good thing. It's not like you're just repeatedly getting hauntings or something like that. Oh, well, of course we get another ace, but okay. So the Saint property looks a little bit better. I do like the fringe, the sort of the community of this particular Saint property. You do have a 3 of Cups, which is very powerful with making friends, getting people that are going to be there, getting our support network, getting things going the way that it needs to go, right? The emotional resonance, the emotional kind of stability, the things that we enjoy around there. We enjoy the neighbors. We enjoy kind of the neighborhood. There have events over there that are going to be fun and something we can interact. It's family friendly over there. There is a bit of an alteration, though. It feels like you do have to make some changes to the place. So if you're willing to do a little fixer-upper, then I think that is going to be good overall. It's going to be very powerful to get in there. And if you're willing to fix it up, I think you're going to be okay. Overall, I say I would definitely look at this very seriously. This does look like something that you can get in and, and sort of move past. So I like it. I like that property a lot, especially for the children, especially for the emotional connections, especially for kind of just being happy with a particular place, right? Because a lot of times we aren't happy with something. So it's great to finally be happy. Great to finally be on that list. Anyway, Boo Boo, welcome. Good to see you. Darcy, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's see. We got... who the hell do we got a donation from? We got a donation from Karen. Karen, thank you for your donation. I saw the question about Abel. All right, let's get the Abel. Are we able to get the Abel reading in here? All right, should I let go of Abel? Or is this a chance? Do we have a chance to be together? Do we have a chance to be together? And I think that is the important part indeed, because a lot of times it's like, hey, this looks okay. It's half decent, but realistically, how are we going to get this done? Anyway, let's do that with the Poe, because indeed the Poe knows. Should I let go or do we have a shot? A lot of times it's difficult because you just got to get going all the time. All right. That is a lot of reversals. We're going to flip it over. Okay. 7 of Swords. We don't read all reversed. So, sometimes we just have it. A couple of reverse are okay, but the whole damn thing, I just don't like it, and I don't do it. Anyway, letting go. 7 of Swords. No, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Ugh. Do you have a chance to be together? I think this is kind of played out. I think you've reached a point where this is played out. This is gone the distance. You're not getting a lot of progress. You're not making a lot of, sort of concessions and happiness. And there's a lot of dead ends here. And I think that you're encountering the dead ends. And after enough of those, what do you want to do? How are you going to handle this? What is going to happen with this? Coco, welcome. Good to see you. Overall, right? Alexia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Queen of Pentacles says you had your chance. You really did. And can you break a stability out of this relationship? I think it's entirely possible. Queen of Pentacles says we gave it a shot. We have tried that indeed. Ace of Cups said it's kind of time to move on, but the Moon says the emotional resonance with Abel is kind of hard to let go. It's kind of hard just to give it up and throw it into the trash, right? Because you are looking at a 7 of Swords. I think Abel's going to come back. This is somebody that's going to be returned. My advice here is to let go of Abel, see if they come back. right? See if they come back. What deck is this? Alexia, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, and this is so amazing and wonderful indeed. You'll love this. You will love this deck, absolutely. But yeah, give up Abel for now. Move on. I think the next relationship is going to be a little bit better. It's going to have a little bit cleaner feel to it. Abel's going to come back. All right, Abel's going to come back and they're going to return, and you kind of sort of deal with it then. I think trying to make it work now just isn't resonating with anybody. It isn't functioning. It just isn't working overall. At least, is what the cards say. Judgement is up next. Did I lose the key artwork today, or was it returned? I have no, what is the key art? Oh, the key at work. you know you've done too much artwork when you read at work as artwork, right? When you read it as artwork, you know you've done too much artwork. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's a reality. Zach will back me up here. Yeah, it's just too much. All right, we lost a key at work. What deck would we use for this? We are going to use, and you know we're going to use, the Key Tarot for this. Let's talk about this, all right? Let's talk about this. The Key Tarot is such a wonderful deck. You all should need it. It has all sorts of great-looking graphics. It was on Kickstarter, I think. Wasn't this a Kickstarter one? I love it. I absolutely adore this. Anyway, we're going to do some extra shuffling, kind of slow tonight, so it's nice. We're going to do a little extra shuffling. The Key Tarot, you can tell it's the key because the key on the back. I did keep the box, but the box just has a key on the back. So I'm like, why the hell am I showing you the box when I can just show you the back of the cards, you know? Anyway, should I lose the key? And that is me. I mean, that is me, my friends. Artwork. I like baking, okay? I like tarot. I like artistic stuff, and I like baking. So I'm basically maxed out on the estrogen, apparently. I mean, I'm not going to the doctor, and they're going to tell me that I have an overload of testosterone. It's probably not going to happen, because I'd be like, are you serious? Because I just bake cookies. I mean, I'm just saying, cupcake decorating is my spirit animal. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Did you lose the key at work, or was it returned? Knight of Cups, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords. You got two people returning this key. This was definitely returned. You got two people guiding you in, bringing the key back is what I'm saying. Jelena, thank you for your donation. Bringing the key back into the Lovers. Into the Lovers, indeed. So that is exciting. So I do think that it was returned. It was returned. Not a problem. You have a very, very visual answer to this. You don't really have to go deep into the card meanings with this kind of thing. I mean, I'm just saying, baking is good. I mean, I like cake decorating. I have a lot of fun making little, making little fondant flowers or, stuff like that. I like that stuff. I like that stuff. Maybe I should just put on a dress at this point. Aman, welcome. Good to see you. But, yeah. I love gum paste flowers, fondant flowers. Well, you can't make fondant flowers. They wilt. But anyway, you can make gum paste flowers and wait for them to harden up. So he says, YouTube user and a Taurus. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Jelena, I got your PayPal. Thank you again. Erica wants to know, what major changes are heading my direction? That's a good question. That is a nice one indeed. Let's stick to the Key Tarot. We already brought it out. We already made a mention of it being the Key Tarot, so I might as well use it a couple more times for that. I mean, you might as well get that done tonight, because the Key Tarot is a beautiful, beautiful deck. One of my faves right now. This is one of the ones that I'm really enjoying. All right, let's see. What is happening here? Major changes. Do we have any major change cards? Got a couple of cups, a little bit of 10 of Pentacles, and 5 of Swords. I don't really think you're in for major changes right now. I just don't think you're in. You need a good set of tips. That's what she said. I don't think you're in for big, major changes, earth shaking, tower moments, death moments. You're starting out the read with this stability of the Ten of Pentacles. It's really kind of rushing me here. It doesn't feel like the Ten of Pentacles is sort of pushing out, shoving out all of these major, big changes and all of that other stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying. I mean, this is how it goes. But the Ten of Pentacles says we have the stability already. I think, Erica, you are in that mode where you're relaxed, right? You are relaxed indeed. So the Ten of Pentacles is there. The Ten of Pentacles is like, I have the stability that I need. I don't really need much else right now. I have a lot of stable things, a lot of consistent things happening in here. Five of Cups says if you're looking for major change, I think you're going to be kind of disappointed at some of the relationships that you have embarked on lately. It feels like some of the relationships are sort of dwindling or moving past or not getting the energy that they need with this. But the Five of Cups is like that. It's like, I'm just disappointed a little bit. I'm not really happening, just not good with some of the relationships, some of the connections that we have in there. Page of Cups, you don't feel emotionally resident, right? Emotionally resident. So that's kind of a thing. You don't feel as emotionally resident with other people and things like that as you have been in the past. Five of Swords. You got a couple of challenging cards here. If you're looking for major changes, it looks like the communication just sort of functioning not as well as it should. The Five of Cups, sort of the emotions are not functioning as well as they should. And I think this is going to hang around for 5 weeks. So if you're looking for that, I would say wait 2 weeks. You're going to hit 5 weeks of these sort of emotional dragging kind of issues. And I think after that, it's going to be cleared up a little bit. Anyway, all right. Baking makes you what? Baking makes people a woman and not masculine. No, I'm saying for me, so I come from a history of like hardcore martial arts, like everyday martial arts, more martial arts, and like heavy weightlifting and football. And then I think over my lifetime, I've kind of relaxed a little bit, right? It's like, my body's not exactly fit enough still to do all of that hardcore stuff. So I'm sort of leaning into something that's more fun, something that's a little bit more relaxed, like baking and stuff like that. So I'm just saying I've gone from like one extreme over to the other extreme, which is not bad, but I think it's just funny. Like if you knew me, if you knew me when I was 25 years old, you would not recognize me at all, like even remotely. The same behaviors, the same attitude. So I've sort of eased up or relaxed some, gone into sort of, just finding things that are more relaxing and fun and stuff like that. Anyway, YouTube user, thank you again for your donations. All right, we got Darcy. What is going on for me? We got a lot of generals coming over here. I like it. A little bit of a Darcy action with some general action, it feels. Okay, let's see. You're applying for residential leasing coordinator. Okay, that sounds like fun. Sounds like fun indeed. All right, what's going on for Darcy? What kind of things are we going to have for Darcy up in here? Let's get a little bit of some of the newer tarots right now. Throw it in and throw it down and see where that is going. Power of the P, it's been a minute. Good to see you again. Power of the P went away for a little bit. Now Power of the P's back and hanging out with us again. I appreciate you being here, Power of the P. Always good to see you. All right. What is going on? Okay, Knight of Wands, a Chariot, and a Page of Swords. Almost like we're getting hauled from a Knight of Wands into a Page of Swords. That's kind of weird. That's kind of unusual. Basically, you have somebody whispering in your ear. I mean, you do have somebody that is trying to sort of persuade you on something. They're trying to lean you in a direction that you are not sort of naturally going to be into. Page of Swords says, this is something I'm going to have to accommodate. I'm going to have to sort of adjust the way I'm doing things in order to make this work. The Chariot means I think you're being shoved into a new situation. You're being pushed into a new situation. So maybe you're being kicked. You know, we talk about martial arts, maybe being kicked into a new situation or something like this. But the Nine of Wands says you're not quite prepared to go forth and go at that particular thing. But, yeah, it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Sometimes you just kind of have to adjust to it. You kind of have to make it happen. By the way, this is the Kawaii Tarot. You need to get this for yourself. It's beautiful. It is so cute. It is so cute. All right. I mean, y'all love this. Y'all know y'all love this. This is competes. This is blasphemy. But this competes with the Bumbleberry Hollows Tarot deck. I'm going to say this in the Bumbleberry Hollows. I think they're on sort of an even ground here for the cuteness overload. I like it. Power of the Bee, thank you for your donation. But yeah, that Page of Swords, right? You know, it's a little bit being pushed into something, a little bit being shoved into a different situation. Nine of Wands is we're not quite prepared for it, but overall, you're going to have to be able to think on your feet here. That is a lot of the Page of Swords, too. I'm able to adjust. I'm able to think on my feet. By the way, if you haven't seen my court card videos, link in the description for a long, detailed videos on all about the court cards and how they work, right? On how they work. So I think that is going to be nice. What deck do you have on table shuffling reading with today? Well, hopefully you can see all of them. We're going to do quite a few today. I know you're not talking to me, but you know, Power of the Bee, thank you for your other donation. Alexia, welcome. How does my work look like in the next 2 weeks? Let's throw the Kawaii Tarot over here and let's get out the Pixel Tarot. Again, we're going for the new tarot overload up in here. The new tarot overload up in here. So I think that's going to be all right. That is going to be good indeed. Okay. Work look like 2 weeks. You know, it just seems like something that is going to be decent. I mean, what the hell's going on? Something else is going on in your work. There's a reason that you're asking this question. Intuitively, immediately, there was a reason you're asking this question. First off, somebody's leaving. I don't think in the 2 weeks, I think after 4 weeks, but somebody is definitely out the door. They are wanting to get out the door, and somebody is evacuating that place. Page of Coins into a tower. I got something else, and I got to get the hell out of here. 3 of Coins as well. Power of the Bee, thank you for your other donation. You got a couple of interesting things here. A lot of activity, not in the 2 weeks, but over May. May looks like your hot point here. I'm expanding 2 weeks. I actually think in 2 weeks, you're going to get some interesting news. You're going to have kind of a weird meeting with somebody. But overall, I don't think there's anything just quite dramatic as far as work, as far as that goes. So assuming that you're at work, if that is the case, then we are translating that based upon that information. If you're looking for work, let me know and I'll read it differently. But assuming that you're at work, you have a meeting that's kind of unusual, a justice meeting. It's like things need to be balanced out. Someone wants to tell you something of an unusual meeting that is going to happen probably, I would say, beginning of May, like right at the end of April, definitely with that. Ace of Wands says, let's get started on the new stuff because there are new things coming in the next 2 weeks. So if you want to get the next 2 weeks, you're looking at the new stuff coming. A couple of Ace of Wands feel here. We have maybe a new project, new things, new activities going on. We have to work maybe as a team as well. Almost like you get drugged into a team situation that you really don't want. Hey, I don't want to say you really don't want to be in, but it's something that, you might as well do it, but you're like, ideally, I wouldn't want to work with these people. Okay, now here's the person that's leaving. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. And HD, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate that. Here's the person that's leaving. Page of Coins. Somebody's not getting enough money, and they have verbally said, I'm not getting the money that I need, not getting the money that I deserve. They're very vocal about this. Maybe not to you, but definitely to other people. The Tower mode says they either get canned or they leave. But either way, there's somebody out the door during May. So anyway, there is a little bit of your work situation as it goes. For the next 2 weeks. I did expand it. I cheated a little bit. I cheated a little bit, but that is what I do. Jelena knows. Jelena, let me see. This is HD. Always, forever, indefinitely. I mean, that's like that. Always, forever, indefinitely. Somewhat slowly, although that way sort of kinda is what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see what's going on. You're very sweet to make sure you always thank your fans for a donation. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all donate. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. You make me able to come on a stream, have fun doing what I love to do, and get paid for it. I mean, that is the ultimate goal of life, ain't it? Have fun, do what you love, and get paid for it. And all of y'all are so sweet. Y'all so nice. I love all of y'all, like literally.
I love you.
Anyway, so I have no problem thanking, and I do want to sort of credit people that are here. They're like, hey, you know, I wanted this and I need this and all this other stuff. If you're new, if you've been around, I still love you. I appreciate y'all coming down because y'all make it possible for me to do something I love and I get paid for it. I think that's fantastic. Anyway, Jelena had a question. Let's see, what was Jelena's question? Why isn't my chat thing capturing what they need to? Okay, luckily it's kind of slow, so we can scroll around. We don't have 65 donations, but we do some days, but not today. Let's see, Jelena, here we go. Donate. My question is, when is the right time to get back with my ex? Do you wanna? I think your ex is ready for you. I mean, I just say, I think your ex is ready for you, but not in the way that you're thinking. At least that's where we go with the intuition, because we got to throw down the intuition before we do anything else, is what I'm saying. Joanna, thank you for the love especially. I appreciate that. When is the right time to get back with the ex? Indeed. Let's do that and see if that's going to be possible right now. They do miss you. Like, it's the first thing that came out of my brain, right? They do miss you with that. Okay. The Magician and getting back. The Seven of Swords, y'all know from watching or reading my book and whatnot, watching previous videos. Seven of Swords is a big getting back with somebody. Magician said, when is the right time to get back with the ex? I think like 1st of July. Like literally 1st of July is going to be like this golden hour, right? I think the ex is at that point where they're just hitting too many dead ends. They're ready for something different at this point. July, they're going to be at that point where like, hey, I really do kind of miss Jelena. So I think the 1st of July is going to be your magic number. And I love the Magician card, a little bit of a Seven of Swords, getting back with our exes and all of that good stuff. I like it. I think that's going to be powerful indeed. All right, what else we got going on? YouTube user. Speaking of exes, how does N feel for me? Or future? I don't know. I don't know about this. You know, I don't know what the status of N is. It's like some days N's good, some days N's bad. But you know what always is good, though, is the Cosmo Beings Tarot from Joanna Nelson. Yes, it is related. It is related to the Mons Tarot. It's kind of Mons Tarot version 2. Or, well, you know, actually she has like 4 decks now or some crap. But anyway, that. A General for Sarah. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Okay, let's see what is happening over there with N. So N, N is technically ends at X, yes, but it's like, well, you know, you don't really know, you don't really know what's going to happen with N day to day. So N is kind of unreliable here. 3 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Sun. N still has feelings for you. That's why they reached out. That's why they, Taurus, you're actually next. Your reading is next. If you're new on the stream, by the way, this place is packed. This place is always busy. So it takes a little bit to get the donation. Some days it's like 65 donations. Today it's only 25. So, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. But yeah, you're in the queue, Taurus. I promise you. I'll show you the queue just to prove it. Taurus, I'll show you the queue. I mean, I'll show you. You're right here. Look, you're next. Taurus, that's you. That is your name. You are next. You are next. Okay, it scrolled up, but you get the idea. Okay. They still love you. They still have feelings, right? You got the Emperor and you got the Sun. They need to be in charge. They definitely have to be in charge. They need to be on that level of, I am the person that makes the tempo of the relationship. I'm the one that's going to reach out. I'm the one that's going to do, because you've had situations where you reach out and nothing happened, right? They need that Emperor mode. They need that command and all of this other good stuff. The Sun as well. They think very highly of you. That's why they said, hey, let's get back together. They said that to you. Nobody says says that to you if they're not interested in getting back together. You know that. Three of Pentacles says, let's work on it. Let's do it. But again, you got one good other shot with this person, but that's it. Anyway, we got a Deb King. Thank you so much for your donation with the Three of Pentacles. Says they want to work it out. They want to work it out with you. But, you know, they like to play them games. They do. I want a little Emperor action. This is what I want to do. Taurus is next. What's the best career for me to go into? Now, that's going to be interesting. I don't know. We need something that's wide, varied, and interesting indeed. TTV, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. We need something descriptive for this right now. We need to go to the Tarot Tower and get something descriptive, something hardcore for this read. Because the Wizard's Tarot is going to be exactly what we need right now, okay? Taurus. Taurus, the Wizard's Tarot. By the way, Taurus, if you haven't been here before, hit that like and sub button. It makes YouTube think that I don't suck. And plus, I got a lot of content, Taurus. Taurus, did you know I've been here 12 freaking years? Taurus, did you know I've been here 12 years? 12 years. And I mean, I got 4,200 damn videos. I mean, if that's not enough videos for you, then I don't know how many videos you need. No, I'm sorry, you got 2,200. If that's not enough videos for you, then I'm not sure how many more you need. If you haven't seen my news program, that's hot. The Thoth Tarot lessons, those are hot. The symbology is my hottest playlist ever. New playlist where I'm doing spreads too, Taurus. You need to look at that. That's like cutting edge, modern. I got some new software. It looks really good. It looks really good. Anyway, all right, let's get all this done. What's the best career for you to go into? Making love. No, I'm kidding. A death card. Interesting. It definitely needs some Chariot and the Temperance. Well, I don't know why you got three majors here. I think you're on the cusp of getting some stuff done that you haven't ever gotten done before. In other words, this is sort of your opportunity. Your decision right now is going to be pretty crucial, going to be pretty critical to sort of be where you want to be at the end of the day, because I think this is a big decision for you. Death says it's definitely going to be something different than what you have looked at previously, right? What you have looked at previously. Temperance with the Chariot. You're looking for something mobile, something that goes in, something that works with that. Death card, you're looking for something with constant changing, constant demands, because I think you get bored quite easily. And the Temperance card, you're looking for something that balance, something. Okay, I'm going out on a limb. You said, what's the best career to go into? Firefighter. I'm going out on a limb right now. I'm just saying. Firefighter or the police. Basically one of those. Taurus, this is what I'm saying. We're going out on a limb here. You asked me. I'm looking at basically sort of a service industry. A service industry that moves. Chariot. I'm going here. I'm going there. This is what I'm doing with this. Temperance, I'm able to get this balanced out. And Death card. I need something that has variety. I need something that has some interest in it. So I think you're looking at basically some public service type of thing, maybe on the police force, maybe on the firefighting. Linda, thank you for hanging out with us. Maruta, welcome as well. But I mean, you know, there it is. There it is. I mean, we're, you know, way out on a limb, you know. Could be what you were thinking, could be not what you were thinking. I assume that's not what you were thinking, but hey, you asked, and that's what I got. That's what I got. You're in healthcare right now. I mean, you know, you asked, you got it. You asked and you got it. Healthcare also not too boring indeed. If you're looking for a healthcare alternative, I think you could be an EMS technician, right? Chariot. I'm always kind of moving around and all that. Anyway, all right. Long list, always forever wants to know. You're actually next after Power of the P. Power of the P. All right, we got YouTube user Power of the P. Always Forever HD. You are after Power of the P. Alice, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. YouTube user's got a couple of questions up here. YouTube user wants to know about a career and they want a description of something. Let's give the YouTube user Double Shot NC. Thank you for your donation as well. All right. YouTube user has a career question. Let's look at that. We're applying for residential leasing coordinator, residential leasing associate at Shape Properties. What are my chances? Am I going to get this kind of thing? I mean, that's valid. That's valid. Let's see what's happening with that. What is happening with that? Yeah, always forever. You're after Power of the P because Power of the P is before you. you. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, all right. A residential leasing coordinator. Ooh, let's see what's going on with that. 6 of Wands, a lover. Jesus, that's not playing around anymore. That is not playing around at all.
Hooray!
That's your best read. That's your best read. That's your best one. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory, next to the Lovers, the ultimate sort of... Linda, thank you for being a member for 13 months. The ultimate transition, the ultimate happiness of the Lovers, the match made in heaven. 8 of Wands, pursue it, keep going, and make it happen. You have a hell of a chance, and this is a good listing for you. This is a fantastic listing, a fantastic job for you. That is the best reading you've had in a long time. In quite some time. Indeed. So, I mean, that's the way it goes. All right. You're a really nice person. Please stay this way. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know what your question is, though. Oh, wait a minute. You got a description of my next long-term job. Let's see what's happening with that. Can we make a description of a job? Oh, let's see about that. Power of the Piece coming up with a little bit of a Gemini feelings. Linda, thank you for your donation. Oh, look at you. I put Linda in the intro because, Linda, I love you. You knew that.
I love you.
All right. Everybody can't fit in the intro, though. I mean, I'm out of space in the intro unless I make it 30 minutes long. And if I make that damn thing 30 minutes long, ain't nobody going to tune in. Nobody is ever going to tune in again. YouTube user, thank you for your quad shot tonight. Okay. Description of the next long-term job. All right, strength. You're working with people. And I think that's something that you like doing. I think you're good at working with people. You have a nice personality. I think you have good expressiveness, good sort of emotional resonance with people. People love you. People like you. And I think that's important. Strength, right? I'm able to tame the beast, and I have a great emotional resonance with people. You need to work at a big company, too. I think the small timers, it's not going to work for you. The Hierophant says work at a big company, get it done, get that focus, make that happen. Because the 2 of Wands says you need somewhere that's going to be stable. You're in these unstable jobs. You're in these really iffy jobs. You need something that's going to be a little more rock solid, something that's going to be a little more predictable, and I think that is where you are headed ultimately with this. Damn, we're getting good readings out of this deck. Damn, we're getting good readings out of this deck. I mean, I haven't seen the Wizard's Tarot do this before. The Wizard's Tarot is just knocking it out of the park. I mean, it came up to bat, right? The Wizard's Tarot came up to bat, and it ain't playing tonight. I mean, it is not playing. I'm tempted to just use it for the rest of the night. It is not playing tonight. It's done playing. Wizard's Tarot is just knocking it out of the park, is what I'm saying. Andrew needs the long hair. I mean, that's it. Well, I can't edit the characters. Okay, I have 80 characters to choose from. Half of them are animals, so I didn't want to put like a penguin for one of y'all or something like that. I'd be like, hey, why am I a penguin? And I'll be like, hey, what am I supposed to do? But no, we have about 40 characters, none of which have long hair. I'm sorry. None of which have long hair. The character I used for Andrew was called like the hippie. And Andrew has expressed that he's kind of a hippie. So it's like, okay. But anyway, that's what I had to use. All right. Hi, friend. Well, hello. Linda, thank you for your other donation. Hi, friend. When I arrive to volleyball tonight, how will it go for me? How might I feel towards the end? Indeed, I'm something. All right. We got a little bit of a volleyball happening tonight, and I think that is going to be interesting and good at the same time. Volleyball is where you got to be, right? A little bit of volleyball action. I do love the sports. I got to say that too. I did, well, not really sports. I did football for a little bit. I did martial arts for most of my life. Okay, anyway, Curious Travels Tarot is going to be where we're at tonight for this. Let's see, Power. Oh, volleyball. Do we have a volleyball deck? Oh, I'd love a sports deck. That would be nice. A sports deck. I want to do that one too. I want to do a sports deck. I'm doing a food deck. After that, I want to do a musical deck, and I need Andrew's help for that. I'll be honest. I need a musical deck. The musical deck will include songs for each tarot card. I think that would be cool. That would be amazing. A song for each tarot card, like a tune or something like that. Ooh, where you could put them together, where you could put the musical tarot, where you could put them together and you scan them and they play a song based upon how they're arranged. What do you think of that? that? What do you think of that? Now, that is my imagination at work right there, my friend. That is my imagination at work. Always, forever, you are after Power of the P. Power of the P is looking at a double shot tonight. So you got a couple of Power of the P's in there. So no, Power of the P actually has a double shot tonight. And then they got two more. So a quad shot tonight. So we're doing years after the two. That's too much information. Just wait. Be patient. All right. Anyway, all right, volleyball. You're looking at an 8. Volleyball, it's going to be some work. It's going to be some difficulty. There's going to things that are going to happen there. It looks like it's going to be a good sweat. A good sweat indeed. That's what's going to happen. I think you're just kind of looking at that, right? You're looking at a little bit of a sweat, a little bit of a work here. 10 of Wands, it says that volleyball is going to be a little too much work because I don't mind at all. I don't mind that we have a little bit of work, a little bit of sweat with the volleyball, a little bit of action, a little too much action. It's just a 10 of Wands. It feels like it's too much tonight. It feels like it's too much volleyball, too much, sort of pulling back a little bit. Can't we relax? Can't we get something? It's going to be a little more tamed down. 7 of Wands, too. It feels like you want to leave a little early. I would recommend that, right? If you can get out of there, park in the back or something, leave a little bit early, you may want to be doing that indeed. Because 7 of Wands is something you're going to have to kind of avoid at the end of it, right? But if I'm not there, I can avoid it no problem at all. Ace of Swords. I just want to avoid something, get out of there, sneak out of there. Not something I want to deal with tonight. Ultimately, it looks like just a little too much. A little too much with that. Alice, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, now we finally, after all of this time, after an endless, always and forever endless, I have 2 questions. Will my investment in Zill result in a good gain and overall abundant year? When you see Jay contacting me. All right. Let's see about your 2 questions. We're going to do 3 cards for 2 questions and see what kind of things that we can work up with that. Now, let's see. Result in a good gain. You're looking at a good gain. Do we have a good gain here? 9. You got a page. You got an 8. No, I don't think there's a good gain indeed. I don't think there's a good gain with this. It seems like your investment. By the way, I'm not an investment person. So, don't ask me investment questions. Entertainment purposes only. But I'm just saying that 9 of Wands, this is not the investment that it's okay at best. You're looking at losing probably 2-3%. Overall, it just doesn't look like a good game. It just doesn't look like it. 2022 is going to be a rough year for this, a rough year for a lot of things out there and all of that. But anyway, you do have a Page of Swords next. Page of Swords kind of says that if you're looking for this person contacting you, you're going to have to contact them. That's the bottom line. You're going to have to contact them. Okay. 8 of Cups is the abandonment, the not so exciting connection here just ain't working. Just is not working with this connection. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't see them contacting you. You need to contact them if you really need that, if you're really urgent for you and whatever. Anyway, now you got your read. You got your read. So hopefully you're happy now. Hopefully you're content, happy, and jumping for joy indeed, because I want to know what the Gemini feels about me. You don't know. You don't know about them Geminis. Hashtag not all Geminis. You don't know about them Geminis, though. You don't understand. You don't understand the Gemini. The Gemini makes it happen. The Gemini makes everything better. Right? You have to understand this. Power of the P understands. The Gemini's current feelings for me, pretty please. Jesus, Empress, Jesus, 6 of Wands, Jesus, High Priestess, they love you. They are madly in love with you. They want to do some things that should never be filmed. I'm just saying.
Music to make love to.
They are madly in love with you. The princess. Oh man, I had too much kale today. My new soulmate animal is kale. Okay, my spirit animal is kale. I've had lots and lots of kale today, so I'm kind of energized. I'm full of micronutrients. But hey, Anyway, the Empress says, yes, this is somebody that's excited. This is somebody that likes it. This is somebody that appreciates you being around. Six of Wands, they are supportive of you. They like you quite a bit. And High Priestess, somebody like they need to tell you something. Did they have something on their chest they need to get off and they want to share it with you? Power of the P, Gemini is looking good, looking really good. I mean, I'm just saying, Gemini lies. I mean, boo-boo, hashtag not all Geminis. I mean, everybody lies at some point, even when you tell your kids about Santa Claus or whatever. By the way, spoiler alert. I mean, if you're a small child watching my stream, why the hell are you here? Second thing, if you're a small child watching my stream, there is no Santa, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, Boo-Boo wants to know, a little bit of a general going on. It's all spoiler alerts over here. Ashley, welcome. Good to see you. All right, Thoth we want, Thoth we get is what I'm talking about. A little bit of passion up here with the Thoth. A little bit of action up here with the Thoth. General, we can do that for you immediately. I mean, literally immediately at this point. All right, let's see, man. I'm hyped up on too many micronutrients. I almost said macronutrients. It's like a chicken breast or something. Okay. Let's go with that with the general. Jesus, Emperor, what are you doing over there? Jesus, Emperor with it. Okay. All right. This is it. This is your money-making month. This is your money-making opportunity. That's for sure. You're looking at getting a little bit of fat cash in there. Getting a lot of things happening right here. Emperor next to that 10. That's not playing around anymore. That is not playing around anymore. This is your money-making opportunity. So if you're looking at finding some cash, you're looking at maybe a little bit of a scratch-off, a little bit of lottery, a little bit of sort of a gambling, hashtag, entertainment purposes only. I think this is your opportunity right now. It feels like almost like this weekend, I say Monday at the stretch to make that. I think that's going to be a beautiful opportunity. Overall, you're also looking at corporation. You're looking at corporate. You're looking at projects are going to be just hot and rocking for you right there too. So, I mean, that's happening. Your general, go make some money. Especially this weekend. I don't know what's going on this weekend, but it is time. It is time with that. So, I mean, you gotta know. You gotta understand that. So that is going to be very important indeed. All right. Indeed. All right. There is a Santa. There is indeed. I am actually Santa Claus. I didn't know if you knew it. I have the beard. I'm actually Santa Claus. So, I am overweight and I do have a nice beard and I like cold environments. So, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's important indeed. All right. Power of the P. Anything to look forward to here? I don't know. You want news? We're looking news. We need your BF dog. Okay. We'll do that indeed. Money is life. Boo-boo's in a space to where you're just going to make some fat cash. It's just like, it's not playing anymore. You're just going to make some fat cash. And I think that is going to be good. That is going to be good indeed. You have a kitty I love with all my heart that thinks he's human. Yeah. My cat too is kind of in the same realm. My cat loves tearing up the place. But other than that, with a little bit of a CBD oil, she relaxes right up and she is good. Yeah. She is good. Why are you in Texas? Come live in New England. New England is kind of Democrat. I'm just saying. I am just saying. All right. Anything to look forward to here soon? Let's find out what good news you got coming in. We are using, by the way, if you didn't know, we're using the Bumbleberry Hollows deck. You're looking at a 4 of Swords. Not soon. Not soon. Hashtag not soon here. 7 of Cups and a 6 of Wands. The lovely 6 of Wands. I like that. People being supportive of you. People pushing you to a limit. People getting you into something. 7 of Cups. A little lost into where you're at, right? Okay. The information that's coming to you is about support. You have a rock solid support network right now. You have a rock solid network of support right now, and I think you're going to need to rely on that, sir. I think that is going to be good to hear. We're relying on the rock solid support network. We have some good things. We have some nice things, but I'm just saying, the Seven of Cups up in there. The Seven of Cups up in there. It says there's some things happening where you do need some support. You do need some people to guide you, some people to move you into the direction that you need to happen with all of that, right? You need that. The Six of Wands is a very supportive card. People are cheering them on. People are making that happen. So the good news, hearing good things, is that you have the support that you need to make things happen. And I think that's going to be big. I think that is going to be big indeed. Tarot Oracle didn't just say that. Of course I didn't. Make money just to help others that I needed. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Power of the P also says a couple of cards for the dog. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that with the dog tarot. With the dog tarot. Let's get some emotes of dogs up in here. We do have a Baxter dog. We do have other dogs up in there. I think that is it. You have a Scorpio. We got a Scorpio up in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Alice is a Scorpio. We love Scorpios over here. Linda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. A couple of cards for the dog. What's the dog looking at? What they feeling? What kind of things are doing? What kind of things are happening with that? Six of Sea, man. Man, it is a swimming time. Dog, you need to take the dog for swims. You do, right? You got a Six of Sea. This is something where the dog needs a BFF. The dog needs some family members. The dog needs to see some of the family. But yeah, they do need to go on a swim this summer. We need to take them out to the pool, take them out to the pond, let them just dive in there and swim around. That is going to be exciting and fun indeed. The Fool, the summertime, since it's warming up, since it's time to go on an adventure, let's go hiking, let's go camping, let's go do something, take the dog and let them wander around, wander out and see fresh smells, fresh adventures, fresh new sights out there. Because the Ten of Sky says, man, it has been a long winter. It's time to get them out and all of this other good stuff. So there you go. There's a reading for the BF dog. It's time to get out. It's time to go on the adventure. It's time to go a little bit swimming. We've been inside. It's been cold. We have been inside a little excessive. And it is time to get out there, right? It's time to put on that leash and just make the adventure happen is what I'm talking about. Rose, thank you for your donation. We got Sarah up in here. A little bit of a Gregory Scott General. I can do that. I can do that indeed. I can do that all day is what I'm talking about. Let's put that Gregory Scott. Man, you're addicted to the Gregory Scott like Boo-Boo's addicted to the Thoth Tarot is what I'm saying. Like I'm addicted to the Little Wizards Tarot now too. Just saying. Little Wizards. You bought a whole camera equipment for a young man that desperately needed one. Ooh, that's nice. That's cool. All right, Sarah, let's find a little Gregory Scott action with that. Oh, I don't think this has worked this time. I don't think this has worked this time. It feels like that this is something with relationships, something with love, something with getting that happening. Ace of Wands kind of says that. We got some cups, swords, and more cups. I think we're on a relationship surge for the summer, right? I don't think it's a summer of love like it was for Samantha, because I think Samantha's reading was literally a summer of love. But I'm just saying, you got a little bit of a Four of Cups here. I think you have an opportunity in love coming up, like in a few weeks kind of thing. An opportunity in love coming up in a few weeks. I think you're going to be excited about it. You're going to be thrilled about it. Looking good with that. Six of Swords says, man, this is weird. This is really weird. It's like it's out of place. Things don't resonate with it. Things don't work. Things don't function the way it needs to. It's kind of a weird connection or weird love opportunity, but overall, it's a good love opportunity indeed. King of Cups says, I'll have some emotional connection to this, and there's something pulling me in. And I think that you like that, Sarah. You like someone pulling you in, someone bringing the excitement, bringing something that's meaningful, bringing something that's substantive into that, right? Because the Ace of Wands, you want to have a little bit of adventure. You don't want to be in something that's boring, something that's kind of like, meh. You want to be in something that's exciting, something that's sort of thrilling, something that needs to make it happen. And I think that is going to be happening right in the next few weeks. You got some good stuff coming. Good stuff coming with love if you're willing to sort of put up with a little bit of the oddities or what have you. But yeah, you're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready for that action, ready for the good things indeed. And I like it, Maria. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, 250K and some lottery action. We got that you in the queue. Coco, with my soul screaming right. Okay, man, what I've done. I've done what? 30,000? I've done 30,000 readings, and I've not once ever had anybody ask me about a screaming soul. A screaming, ooh, that sounds like a band name. That's my band name. That's my stage name. Screaming Soul. It's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. That's what I should have made my name instead of Tarot Oracle. I should have said, Screaming Soul. All right, let's see what your screaming soul is saying right now. What kind of things are they expressing? What kind of things are they yelling at the top of their lungs in the background? Because, you never know. You never know what they're saying. 10 of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups strength, and a 9 of Cups. A 9 of Cups indeed. A 9 of Cups indeed at the end. It's kind of odd with a little bit of celebration there. YouTube usually thank you for your other donation. A little unusual with that action for sure. 10 of Pentacles, I like that in that position though, I really do. We've had a lot of stability as a first card tonight. I mean, a lot of readings, rock solid, stable first card, sort of warming it up, kind of sort of getting the feel, getting the tempo of the reading. What deck is this? This is the one that you should buy immediately. It is indeed the Gregory Scott Tarot. We're going to use this for a couple of readings. I love it. I love it. So Screaming Soul, 10 of Pentacles. It says you got the stability. Why are you doing this? I mean, Coco, honestly, why are we doing that, right? Why are we doing that? I think that is going to be important indeed. So we got a little bit of a 10 of Pentacles here, and it's like you have the stability that you need, and yet the Queen of Cups, we're reaching out. We're trying to find something different. We're trying to find something that's a little bit on the unusual side. We're trying to sort of reach out a little bit. Why are we reaching out at this point? What are we trying to find? And I think that is going to be the big time here, right? What are we trying to find that we don't have? That's what is screaming, Coco. What are you trying to find that you currently don't have? Because the strength just says that we're trying to locate something that doesn't exist. I think that's part of the problem. We're trying to locate a unicorn, trying to locate something that just doesn't exist at this point. Nine of Cups says that, overall, we're so stable right now. We have so many nice things, so many things that are kind of put forth that we'd like. Where do you want to be at the end of the day? That is what it is screaming, because it seems like you're desperately reaching for something that you don't have, you don't want, and it's just the end of the day. Why? At the end of the day, why? What does MK think of me? Does MK like me at all, or do they not like me? I don't know. Let's find out what MK sees in you. What MK loves about you. If I was in love with you, I would use a beautiful deck like this one over here. This is the Northern Animal Tarot version 2. Version 2 is an Austrian astrologer. Yeah, there's a lot. That was funny. Somebody said I was a major channel or something. Last night, somebody said that I was a major channel. I'm like, have you been on the internet lately? This is not a major channel. I can tell you that now. This is the smallest, minute tarot channel in the history of mankind. But I mean, Coco, thank you for your other donation. But this is not like a major big channel. I'm sorry. 40K subscribers. There's people that started last month that have 100K. So, I mean, all right. What does MK think of me? Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay, a little bit of work. A little bit. You are a little bit of work. Are you high maintenance, Dab King? I don't think so. But you are some work. I don't think there's any sort of freebie here when you get with the Dab King and get up in there. Coco, thank you for your thank you. I thank you. Appreciate very much. Hierophant says, little too much, little too serious. Wheel of Fortune, the repeating patterns that you've done, the repeating patterns that you're doing with this individual just aren't working. You need to mix it up. You need to do something a little bit different, right? We need to replant some things. We need to do some a little bit of different things happening with that. I don't think that's going to be functional. Hierophant into the Wheel of Fortune. A little too much on this day-to-day thing. We need to get out of the Ferris wheel. We need to get off of the mouse wheel at this point with this individual. We need to do something different. We need to try something different because what we're doing ain't working. What do they think of you? They think you're a little too much at this point. They think you're predictable. They think you're a little too much. And you need a little bit of variance, a little bit of change as it goes. So that is the way. That is the way the tarot works. What is going on with me and upside down decks? All day I've been grabbing decks and they're upside down when I get them. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. Maybe Dab King can explain what's up with this. TTV, love reading for April and May. We can do that. We can do that indeed. I want to get a good card for this though. Let's look at the beautiful deck, Modern Love Tarot. Libib is the app I use. Now, here's the app that I want to write. Here's the app that I want to write. Let's take a break and talk about my idea for a tarot app, okay? My idea for a tarot app. Basically, you get your phone, all right? You get your phone, and then you scan the box. You scan the code on the box. And it will tell you, you scan the code on the box, and it will add it to your inventory of tarot. All right, add it to your inventory of tarot. So I have a picture of the deck. It'll have who made the deck. It'll have a history of the deck and whatnot, but it'll add it to your inventory. Now, it's also going to suggest decks. Okay, so you're going to say, look, here's the decks I have. What kind of decks would I be interested in? And it's going to let you know. In addition, when a Kickstarter comes up, you can add notifications for a Kickstarter deck that's kind of like most of the decks that you have. So it is going to pick that up and say, hey, you got a new Kickstarter. It looks kind of like a lot of your decks. You may want to check this out, right? And I think that's going to be the app to have. You can also have somebody else compare your libraries. So like Boo Boo could send me their library and I would compare it with my library and it would tell me what I need from Boo Boo to catch up with Boo Boo, what Boo Boo needs to catch up with me. Is it an app? This is something eventually I'm going to write. Yes, I'm going to write it. Anyway, I think it's going to be a fantastic app. If I ever get a chance to write it. You know, it's one of those when I retire, I just have to write it then. Anyway, all right, uses a barcode. Yeah, but Libib does not do everything that I just named. Libib doesn't do a fraction of what I just named. Okay, but I'm just saying we need a real tarot app, a functional, a beautiful, a wonderful tarot app, and all of that other good stuff. Many things don't have a barcode. Well, you just enter it manually. You look it up, you enter it manually, right? You just enter it yourself. So yeah, they don't have a barcode, but if they do have a barcode, it sure makes life easy, don't it? It makes life super easy, don't it? All right, anyway, it's going to be difficult to do Kickstarter decks, but mass market decks will be pretty easy. Make it Mac compatible. Well, it's not going to be on a Mac, it's going to be on a phone, but yeah, I'll make it Apple Store compatible. Okay, in fact, it'd probably be an Apple exclusive app, but you know, Angel, thank you for your donation. Love reading for April and May. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Why are we in the page mode? TTV, are you ready to move into the next thing? Are you ready to move into the next idea? Are you ready to move in the next phase of love? Because the 2 pages say maybe not. Maybe not. I think you're kind of stuck in the sort of the same patterns with this. You got a couple of pages here. You got a 3 of Swords at the end. You're looking for April and May being kind of difficult as far as love is concerned. Number 1, the pages are just hitting you hard, right? Money, thank you for your donation. Pages are kind of hitting you hard right now. It feels like the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. I mean, what are we looking at here? Activity towards emotions. Feels like the emotions, trying to get the emotions that I need, not working. Trying to get the emotions that are going to be good for me just ain't working. Magician said that's going to clear up a lot in May, especially mid-May, but that is just going to be sort of difficult after all. But yeah, a couple of pages with here. Not a time to make any big moves with love. Not a time to make any big changes or anything like this. 3 of Swords says ultimately you're going to kind of run into a dead end. Again, middle of May, it improves quite a bit, but I would ease up on searching for anything there. The magician sort of hits you in the middle of May, though. Here's my prediction. Middle of May into the end of June is just your knock it out love opportunity time. Okay. Knock it out love opportunity where everything just smoothly moves. Everything, it just feels like that it is in motion and it is good. And overall, I think that's going to be where you want to be at the end of the day. All right. Let's see what else is going on. We got NC has a message. NC has a message and it butchered the message, unfortunately. Okay. NC wanted to know something. They wanted to know, what did the Scorpio tell Roger? Oh my. What did Roger, NC? Roger Dodger. What did the Scorpio tell Roger? Okay. So the Scorpio just sort of crawled up there and said, hey, this is, Angel, thank you for your other donation. I think the Scorpio crawled up in the shoe like scorpions do. They crawled up in the shoe, and when you put the shoe on, they sting you. I don't know. Let's find out what Roger did with that, or what they did with Roger. Page of Pentacles, a couple of pages. It's page night. That is for damn sure. That's weird. We got 2 pages and 2 readings, but okay. Basically, they said, okay, as far as what they said to Roger, basically they said, don't go ahead. Take it easy. This is not the time to do anything constructive here, right? It looks like that it's just not the time to do anything constructive. They said that don't go forward. Don't do anything. You need to get away, basically. 9 of Wands. Not something important, not something relevant. A little bit of a shying away from that. Page says don't make the big communication, don't make the big connection, and don't make any large actions with this. It's unstable, and I don't think this is going to be anything good. That is what they communicated. That's what they communicated to Roger. Roger Dodger, indeed. NC. All right, we're going for Linda. Thank you for putting me in the intro. You're quite welcome. All right, we got YouTube user. Let's see, residential coordinator job going to pay me over a $55K. Well, hopefully it'll pay you a good wage, my friend. Hopefully it will get you some wages down, because tonight we are all about the Labanco Tarot, and you need some wages to make that happen. Need some wages to make this happen. What about us poor Android users? I don't know. You're kind of screwed. I don't know. I'll probably make an Android prototype, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It is not written quite yet. And there is the challenge of finding the barcode for every single tarot in existence. Kind of a pain in the butt. But, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Looking at residential coordinator is going to pay over $55K. 2 of Cups. The Star and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands being a very leadership type position, looking good. 2 of Cups being a good connection, a good sort of a fossilized, nice, good, strong connection with that, and the Star being something that you want to definitely pursue. And if you're looking at just fat cash here, I think it handles the cash that you need. I'm just going to say yes. I'm going to go with yes. We can make that happen. We can make that where we want to be. Overall, I say yes. It will pay that indeed. Wait, no Android. Tough luck. Tough luck. Okay, let's see. Labanco Tarot wants to know about Linda. How will it go? Oh, well, we need a general. We got a double Linda, triple Linda shot tonight. Linda wants to know, how will it go from Matthew? Okay, general for this weekend. What kind of things can we look forward to? What kind of things can we get excited about for this weekend? Because this weekend is looking nice. It's already half over. I'm sorry. It's already half over. You got 1 day left, Linda. 4 cards for 1 day and 1 night, Linda. You got an 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and a Magician. 9 of Cups. King of Swords, too. Tomorrow is basically what the reading is about, apparently. Reach out and get in touch with some family members. So if something going on with a family member, you need to reach out and get in touch with them. Find out what is happening, get an update, get a status update with that King of Swords. I need to find out what's happening. 8 of Pentacles, there's some information that needs to be shared, some information that needs to be out there. So sort of an 8 of Pentacles. Now, don't grab them in the crotch. Yep. Don't grab anybody in the crotch this weekend, okay? That's going to be bad. Maybe exciting and maybe fun, but don't grab any hoochie. No crotch grabbing this weekend. Even though it looks tempting, And the Labanco says, maybe you want to try it, but no, I don't think that's going to be acceptable. Eight of Pentacles says there's some work to do, some things to get made, some things to do with this. There is a level of relaxation tomorrow as well, especially tomorrow night. Just sort of chill out and relax. Take advantage of any good comfort food, comfort show, anything that you can sort of put in there, and that is going to be what you need. Because Monday is time to crank it up. Monday is not crank that up. Monday is time to crank it up and get going. Monday is going to be action-packed. Monday is going to be, it's not going to be your fun day. That is Sunday. That is your get up and run day. All right? Your get up and run day. The trump card. I see what you did there. How will it go for Matthew and Rivers? Let's get rid of the crotch grabbing tarot and let's go for something a little bit different tonight. What I'm talking about, we can do indeed everybody's favorite, the Curious Creatures tarot. Actually, you know, somebody said they didn't like the Curious Creatures. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe they're not on the channel anymore. I don't know. You mean Android? You know, sometimes Android works. Tubby is in tech and he hates Apple, so I never have an iPhone. Well, I'm in tech and I like Apple. I like both. I don't think that you should just like poo-poo on any technology. You should be open and available for any technology. I got Windows PC and I got an Apple PC. And I like them both equally, right? The stuff I can do on Windows, like stream, that I can't do anywhere else with this particular app. There's stuff I can do on the Mac, like compile videos super fast with an M1 chip where it doesn't even get freaking hot. I do the same thing on my Windows PC, and you could bake a cookies on the top of it. But, you know, that's the way it is. That is the way it is sometimes. Okay, Matthew and Rivers, Star, Two of Cups, King of Cups is really going to go well. Very, very well. You're looking at the star. You can't ignore this. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. You cannot make it happen. This star says this is going to be a good connection, great connection. Two of Cups here especially. I love it. I love a good Two of Cups action here. A lot of good things, a lot of nice connections happening here. Six of Swords. Oh, it takes a while to get started. It does come into a lull, but if you are right, if you are cool, King of Cups, there's a little bit of an emotional sort of a plug in the middle of this, but overall, I think it goes quite well indeed. I encourage this to happen. I encourage this connection right there. Don Rod said it gave him the creeps. Well, I'm sure a lot of things gives Don Rod the creeps. I don't know what, you know, I don't know. You never know what, I probably give Don Rod the creeps. Okay, Rose wants to know about a little fat cash. A little bit of a fat cash. Will I win $250K in the lottery? Because Rose is focused on that lottery. I mean, Rose knows Rose is going to win some cash, but we kind of need to narrow down an amount. Narrow down an amount at this point. I think you will win more than $250K. You got an Eight of Cups. An Eight of Cups. We are abandoning something for the big money, but we have some good money indeed. The Emperor. The fact that I got the mode, the fact that I got it out, and the King of Wands, the fact that I made this action, a little bit of a fiery aspect in there. Overall, it says, yes, we will win $250K or more. 250K seems to be quite all right. Quite all right. Okay. Am I wasting time with the Irish boy? Crafty. I mean, if you're crafty enough, you know, probably not. I don't know. Let's see what is going on with YouTube. What does N think that I am up to in my life? We can see. We can see indeed. What kind of thing do they think that you're up to? I know what you're up to. You're on the Tarot Oracle show is what I'm saying. But what do they think? A little bit of a Death, Five Pentacles, and the Tower. Death and the Tower doesn't really play around here. They know that you're going over a big thing at work, and they know that you are leaving work indeed. They know you're crashing and burning at work. They know you're leaving. They know you're going through these big changes, death and the tower. They're wanting to be supportive of you, but they really don't know if that's going to be good right now because you are kind of, in that mode where you're just like, get away from me. But yeah, the death and the tower mode. They know that big things are happening over there. They know you're going through big adjustments here, right? Five of Pentacles, they're concerned about you. They're concerned about you making money. They're concerned about you getting the fat cash that you're going to need to be able to survive. So they are a little bit worried, right? A little bit worried here. I'm not going to lie. But if that's something that's okay, then that is okay indeed. All right. We got Taurus is coming again. How soon can I accept to have a little bit of financial relief? We can make that happen. By the way, we are ending soon tonight, my friends. We are wrapping it up, ending soon, getting it done. Cayman, welcome. How you doing? All right, let's use, it's been a minute since we've used this. This is the Vox Arcana, if you don't already know. Vox Arcana is an amazing tarot, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, how soon can I accept to find financial relief? Getting some good stuff in there. Oh, wow, we have the Empress, but Jesus. Soon? Very soon? It looks like soon. You're looking at soon. It looks like pretty damn soon. The Magician's a powerful card here. This is a very good card to have, especially in the first slot. Magician says, I have the abilities to get things changing. I have the abilities to make some difference, make some things that are going to be better. Five of Swords as well, Lord of Defeat. You have been going through a level of defeat. It has been going through a level of defeat, but the Empress says you're going to find your sea legs. You're going to be able to make the sail. You're going to make it happen and get all this stuff done. The Empress is a very comfortable, good, a very solid card, and I think that's going to be important right here because you have been in that Five of Swords, that defeated mode. Magician says you're going to be able to soon pick up what you do is what the results that you get, right? The more action, the more results and things going on right here. Overall, you're looking at very soon indeed. Magician's a powerful card. I talk about that in my lessons. I talk about that in my videos. I talk about that in all of the books I've made. Magician says that I have the ability to change what I want to change. You're looking at manifestation. You're looking at making things happen that you want rather than random things hitting you that you don't want. And that is so important with the Magician. Very, very critical. Angel had two questions. Let's get the double shot for Angel. Angel, thank you for being here. By the way, if you haven't been liked and subbed tonight, hit that like and sub is what I'm saying. That like and sub is so important to me because I'm a YouTuber, I'm cranking up new fancy technology nice videos about spreads, 100 different spreads. They're going to be video after video after video right now. It's going to be fantastic. We got the only tarot news on the freaking internet right here on this channel. We've been here 12 years. Hit that like and sub. It makes everybody appreciate me a little bit more, at least 0.5% more. That's all I ask, All right. What are EM's feelings for me? What will happen if I ask her to be my girlfriend? Will she give me a shot? Will she give me a shot? I say go for it. Go for it. This is the unusual part right here, Angel. This is the unusual part, right? They like you, and they think that you're a nice person. Now, love is different than being a nice person. I think that is different. I think that is radically different. Justice says we need to pick a side. We want to be friends, or do we want to get something in that, right? I think that EM likes you, and I think that if you make some subtle hints, they're going to give you some subtle hints back. It is all about subtlety. Asking you to be a girlfriend, unless you're already hooking up, is very subtle. So are you hooking up with this individual or not? See, I just need to ask this question. Because the Hanged Man said they may have a different look and a different kind of thing with what they're viewing this relationship as you do, okay? But the Eight of Wands says sort of go for a little bit of, a little bit of relaxation, but a little bit of a subtle hint that you like them. a subtle hint that you like her. If you're already hooking up, I say go for it 100%. Eight of Wands is an action card, activity, moving forth, getting it done. Justice and the Hangman. Make sure you balance everything out in this. Don't be too extreme. Extremes are not going to get you anywhere in this interaction. It seems this person is not an extreme person, and they're not in that mode where they'll be like, nah. Anyway, EM, we saw each other today. What did she feel seeing me today? Does she like me? Did she get some tingles down? I mean, did she get a little tingly inside when she saw you? Did she get a little tingly inside when she saw you? Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, 5 stars, and the 4 of Wands. This is nice. Again, we have a nice person with nice feelings. It seems like just a very good individual to be around. Okay, Knight of Cups says be Mr. Romance there, right? You saw them, they felt that you were romantic indeed. They felt that you had feelings. They felt that you had some emotions for them. 5 of Swords, a Lord of Defeat, though. They're not sure okay, if everything is going to work out the way that you want it to work out. They're just not sure. They don't have that confidence level that you do. Because I do think you have a confidence level. You're approaching it with a good connection, a good, solid, beautiful connection between both of y'all. And a 4 of Wands is a happy home, happy family, but it's a beginning, right? We're just starting this in a romantic way. We're starting this in a romantic way. And we kind of need to, at the end of the day, figure out where this is going to go. But anyway, that is it. That is it indeed. Okay. No wonder if you're like 2 different people. Okay. Let's see. House of Trust coming at rising Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. Not really good at this. Go to my thing. Scorpio descendant moon. Okay. Well, last reading of tonight is the Money double shot. Money wants to know 2 questions, and we're going to get out of here. We are going to go take a shower and eat a banana, not necessarily in that order, nor at the same time. Just want to let you know. We're going to use my deck because we haven't used my deck tonight. Let's look over here in the Tarot Tower one last time. If you're new, look at this Tarot Tower. It's beautiful. It is gorgeous and beautiful. And this is another gorgeous, beautiful thing called the Waterfall Tarot. I made this. I drew these cards. I drew the cards. If you want the deck of the Waterfall Tarot, I'm telling you right now, I got it on my site, link in the description, for $19. That's cheaper than every single new tarot card coming out on Amazon, right? Coming out on Amazon. Alice, Alice, did you donate? Alice, maybe you donated and I missed it. Alice, did you donate? I do not see an Alice donation. Did you? Did you donate? Did I miss it? I need to scroll up maybe. We got Linda, we got Rose. Did Linda Rose? We got YouTube user Taurus. We got Coco. Did Taurus at Coco? Thank you. We got Angel. We got Monty. We got Angel. We got Monty. I do not see an Alice donation. So it is the last. It is the last 2 readings of the night with the double Monty shot. Will M contact me again? Absolutely they will. You got the 2 of Cups in the middle. There's such a beautiful card with this. Such a beautiful, gorgeous, amazing card. I really like it. I really like it indeed. 2 of Cups being in the middle says you are getting contacted with this. We're separate now. We're separate now. There is no PayPal from anybody other than HD, which was somebody else. Anyway, but yeah, you have a separation right now about this. They need the separation for a limited time, but that's going to be something that works well when they come back. 3 of Pentacles says they do need that connection as well, and they will be contacting you again. Definitely, 100%. I love it. I think that is going to be very powerful when they come back. Now, you are looking a few months. It's not something where they're going to be like tomorrow, next week. You're looking at a few months, right? You do have a little bit of the separation. Again, they need to be separated now. They did like the connection. They need to be separated, but they are coming back. Very powerful combo indeed here. All right. And using my deck, Alice, I have an application that keeps track of all donations, and I don't see you in there. Alice, if you did donate and I missed it, email me, link in the description, and I will get you tomorrow. Just look, double check, look. But I do not see it. I have an application that keeps track of all that stuff. An application that I wrote because I'm a hacker. Anyway, all right. All right, now we're going to the last one, and this is the last one. This is This is how does C feel about me, right? Sheena, welcome to the stream. The Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. If you're looking for M versus C, it's very clear that C has much more at stake. C has much more focused on you, and I think they're excited about that. The Lovers doesn't play. The Lovers does not play around at all. A beautiful card, fantastic, very focused card in here as well. The fact that it's on the first slot says they do have a lot of feelings, they do have a lot of emotions here as well. They don't like you micromanaging the relationship, or they don't like sort of some things that you do, though. They have a little bit of a hesitation here. King of Swords is not exactly the best card. Nine of Pentacles says connection is there. The solid connection, good connection, reliable connection, but just the overall feel of it, they need some changes from you in order to make this work at the end of the day. Overall, I think the King of Swords says we need to make some modifications, but they are attracted, they are hooked, they are in for 100% of the time. So it's looking awesome, looking great as far as that. Looking great as far as that goes. Anyway, and that is it for me. Again, you can buy this deck that I drew in the link for only $19. That's insane. Like, where are you going to get a hand-drawn Kickstarter deck for $19? You ain't. You ain't. So if you want to pick it up, I'll ship it out today. Thank you again for being here. We will see you tomorrow.